Toprak has officially shattered the MotoGP status quo during his high-stakes debut at the 2026 Sepang pre-season test, clocking a lap time on the brand-new Yamaha V4 prototype that sat within 0.2 of the all-time circuit record on only his second day in the saddle. This isn't just a fast lap. It's a seismic shift in the championship landscape that has left the Ducati factory stars looking over their shoulders in genuine disbelief. A rider jumping from a rival series has seemingly mastered a brand new, unproven engine architecture in less than 48 hours, proving that the Turkish Lightning might be the most dangerous man on two wheels in 2026. The Toprak effect hit the Sepang International Circuit with the force of a hurricane this morning. While the global media was distracted by the brewing civil war at Ducati between Marc Marquez and Pecco Bagnaia, Razgatlioglu was quietly working through a massive testing program for Yamaha's highly secretive V4 project. When he finally dropped the hammer during the final happy hour of the session today, the timing screens lit up in a way that silenced the entire paddock. His entry speed into Turn 1 was reportedly higher than any other bike on the grid, proving that his legendary, aggressive braking style from World Superbikes has translated perfectly to the carbon fiber brakes of a MotoGP prototype. But the story isn't just about the rider, it's about the radical heart of the machine. Yamaha's decision to ditch their decades-old inline-4 philosophy for this V4 has clearly paid off in raw, terrifying performance. On the backstraight today, Toprak's M1 V4 was clocked at a blistering 356 km/h, matching the top speed of the factory Ducatis for the first time in the modern era. This is a massive milestone for a manufacturer that has spent the last 5 years being bullied and overtaken on the straights. However, the day wasn't without its dark side. While Toprak was setting the world on fire, his teammate Alex Rins suffered a frightening high side at Turn 4 due to what appeared to be a catastrophic electronics glitch in the new engine's torque delivery. Rins is thankfully okay, but the crash forced Yamaha to halt their entire testing program for 2 hours to recalibrate the mapping, a stark, brutal reminder that this V4 is still an unrefined prototype that can bite back at any second. Over in the Ducati camp, the reaction to Toprak's pace moved from curiosity to visible concern. Marc Marquez was spotted standing on the service road, intently watching the Yamaha's lines, while Pecco Bagnaia was unusually quiet and guarded in his post-test media debrief. When pressed about the threat of the new Yamaha, Pecco admitted, "The bike looks incredibly stable, and Toprak is riding like he has absolutely nothing to lose. It's early days. But if they have found that much top-end speed with a brand new engine on day 2, the 2026 season is going to be a lot more complicated than we expected. The Ducati GP26 is still the most refined bike out there, but Toprak has just proved that the talent gap between World Superbikes and MotoGP was a total myth. The technical preparation for the final day of testing tomorrow has reached a fever pitch inside the Yamaha box. Engineers have been working through the night to analyze the data from Rins's crash, desperately trying to smooth out the violent power delivery that Toprak seems to thrive on, but others are finding impossible to control. We've seen the mechanics installing an even more aggressive, winglet-heavy aerofairing on Toprak's bike for tomorrow's long-run simulation. This will be the ultimate test. Can this high-performance V4 survive a 20-lap race distance in the sweltering 95-degree Malaysian heat without losing power or worse, suffering a terminal failure? This is the most important story in the world of motorcycling right now because it proves that Yamaha's billion-dollar gamble is actually working. They didn't just build a new engine, they found the one rider with the raw talent to take it to the limit from the very first lap. The 2026 season was supposed to be a Ducati coronation, but Toprak, Razgatlioglu and his V4 monster have just officially crashed the party and set the house on fire. What's your take on Toprak's insane debut performance? Is he a genuine title contender in his very first year? Or is this just glory run pace that will disappear during a grueling race weekend? And can Yamaha's engineers fix the electronics gremlins that bit Alex Rins before they head to the next official test? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know if you think the Turkish Lightning is about to end the Ducati era. Subscribe for our final Day 3 report from Sepang tomorrow. and I'll see you at the next apex.